I just ran a strategic planning session for one of my clients, and it reminded me of something most people get painfully wrong about December. This is not a throwaway month. This is when many companies finalize strategy, lock in budgets, and decide who they're partnering with next year. For governments or nonprofits in certain jurisdictions, fiscal years typically reset in Q2, which means their planning window is happening right now. So these next 22 days matter. And if you haven't yet hosted some form of a strategic planning session to evaluate this past year and make decisions that will shape the next 12 months and beyond, I see December as a critical time to connect, reflect, and imagine what's possible. If you want the exact agenda I ran through with my client, comment strategy, and I'll send it to you so you can approach your year with the same level of rigor. Okay, so at a high level, we discussed the past year in detail. Clients, services, margins, we did a systems health check, talked about risks, and we imagined what a more intelligent operating model looks like for the company. So first, we grounded our conversation in the founder's vision and intention for the business. Second, we looked backward. We reviewed the past year, discussed what worked well, what didn't, peeled back to understand the real root causes. It is important that you look beyond the symptoms you're seeing in your business. Third, we audited every service, margins, and we drilled deep. For example, which services consistently have margin leaks or scope creep, which types of engagements are high margin, low friction, which services we will continue to offer, change, or sunset as a result of this data. Fourth, talent development. Y'all, I went to Columbia for human capital management, and I can talk about this all day. We discussed development plans, coaching opportunities, accountability, experts that we can pull to support our team. Fifth, we did a systems health check. Every business runs on 5 core systems. We prioritize client experience and project management for this call. Sixth, we focused on building a real strategy, not an expensive to-do list. And with these insights on the table and the research we've done about the marketplace and what's happening in our industry, you need a theory for winning. You have to have a theory that outlines why you're going to do better in serving your clients on your specific playing field. I will make a whole separate video about the difference between having a plan and having a strategy, but alas. And we ended by getting tactical. We talked clear ownership and decision rights and metrics for tracking on a consistent basis. I wrote down my exact approach, the pre-work we did, the live discussion, and what goes into your action plan. So if you want to run a strategy session like this for yourself, your team, or your clients, comment strategy to get your hands on the full breakdown. And if you want me to host your next session, just say the word. I'm booked with 3 sessions this week, but have 2 more spots open the week of December 15th.